Hey chingus and amigos, welcome back to the channel. Today we're heading to one of the most incredible ancient sites in the world, Teotihuacan, here in Mexico City. But is it worth the trip? Teotihuacan is famous for its massive pyramids, but there's a lot more to experience. In this video, I'll take you through 3 must-do experiences, exploring the iconic pyramids of the sun and moon, checking out local artisans, and cooling off with authentic Mexican popsicles. And finally, diving into an epic molcajete feast at a restaurant nearby. Plus, I'll cover costs and tips to make your visit smooth. By the end, you'll know whether Teotihuacan deserves a spot on your Mexico City itinerary. Vámonos! So, if you're staying in one of the popular neighborhoods in Mexico City like La Condesa, it takes about an hour to an hour and a half, depending on traffic, to get to the pyramids. You can take Uber from Mexico City, which is completely safe, and the cost for the Uber is about $25 there. I was fortunate enough where my Uber driver, when he was picking me up, said he'd be my driver for the day if I'd cancel the trip there. And in the end, he would only charge me about $70, $75 for the entire day. Given that it was already $25 there and it's difficult to get an Uber on the way back, I figured it was a steal. Once you arrive, it costs about $4 to $5 for the entry fee, and if you want to record video footage, you have to pay an additional cost of $3. Take cash or card, but I always find it a bit more convenient to pay in cash. After you pass through the gate, you'll find all these little shops around here, so if you forget water or sunscreen or a hat, you can easily just walk over here and buy whatever you need, which is exactly what I did because I forgot sunblock, and they also have these cool hats, and so I bought one. The hats are relatively inexpensive compared to US prices, especially for the quality. I ended up paying just $12 for this sombrero here, and I was ecstatic about it. So after you get your things, you take your ticket right up to this man, and then he lets you in. If you come through entrance 5, you'll be at the back of the Sun Pyramid, and that's what we see here already. Some facts about the Sun Pyramid. Did you know that it's the largest pyramid in Teotihuacan? The Sun Pyramid is the biggest structure, and it is also one of the largest pyramids in the entire world. The pyramid itself stands about 65 meters tall, and for us Americans, that's 213 feet tall. How does this compare to other pyramids around the world? Well, it's not as tall as the Great Pyramid of Giza, but its massive base makes it one of the largest pyramids ever in terms of volume. This pyramid was built over 2,000 years ago. It's constructed around the year 200 CE by, guess who? The Teotihuacanos, which were around long before the rise of the Aztecs. So don't confuse them with the Aztecs. One more crazy fact is that the Aztecs actually gave it the name Pyramid of the Sun. They discovered Teotihuacan centuries after its fall. So the original name of this pyramid by the original creators is unknown to this date. Now, after you get through the wall of people taking photos at the Sun Pyramid, you can make your way down through this road that's going to lead you to the second largest pyramid here in Teotihuacan. And you can probably guess the name of this pyramid. It is called the Pyramid of the Moon. The Pyramid of the Moon is a bit shorter than the Sun Pyramid and stands at 43 meters tall, which is about 141 feet. As you get closer to it, it almost appears as tall as the Sun Pyramid, but it's actually shorter in height but built on higher ground, so it appears almost as tall as the Sun Pyramid. And the base is also smaller than the Sun Pyramid's base. Archaeologists have uncovered tombs beneath this moon pyramid, and so they think this moon pyramid was used for rituals and human sacrifices. So as you can see, you pretty much get free reign all around these pyramids. You can walk up to them. The only thing you can't do is actually climb up them. You once upon a time were able to, but not anymore. Now, one of the coolest things about visiting Teotihuacan, besides the pyramids of course, is the variety of artisans selling handcrafted items and musical instruments around the site. Here are some highlights. You'll find artisans selling handmade silver jewelry, usually including obsidian, turquoise, or jade stones. beaded bracelets and necklaces with traditional Mexican designs. You'll find vendors selling hand-woven blankets, ponchos, and embroidered shirts featuring indigenous patterns and symbols. Some textiles use traditional natural dyes from plants and insects, like cochineal for deep red colors. You'll find vendors selling small handcrafted clay flutes, ocarinas, and whistles, some shaped like animals, and if you're kind enough, some of the flute sellers will teach you how to play the flute before you purchase the item as well. And here we have one of the artisans playing a song for me. After baking in the sun and exploring the pyramids and checking out all the handcrafted items, there's nothing better than cooling off with a classic Mexican treat, paletas. Right here on the grounds of Teotihuacan, you'll find a small shop selling authentic Mexican paletas, which are basically fruit-packed ice pops or creamy frozen treats. So if you're craving something refreshing like mango with chili, or just mango, or something more creamy like coconut or dulce de leche, there's a flavor for everyone. The paletas are a perfect way to take a break from the heat and recharge before heading to our next stop. Because up next, we're diving into some serious food, a molcajete feast at a nearby restaurant, Kaja. This particular restaurant was about 3-minute drive away from the pyramids, and I only knew about this place because my guide had recommended this place. As you can see, the inside is quite cozy. It's got your traditional Mexican vibe with 2 abuelitas who do all the cooking. Now, I was pretty famished from all the sunlight and walking around the pyramids, and my guide is actually the one who recommended that I get the molcajete Teotihuacan version, which comes with skirt steak, chicken, a pork, chorizo, nopals, and cheese with salsa, served in a heated volcanic stone bowl. So here's me pretending to read the menu when I can totally see that it's on its way. And here's my guide, Alberto, the best guide you can hire in Mexico City.
También tenemos sopa azteca, por si quieres una sopa.
No, yo pienso que es suficiente. Sí, gracias. No, pásale. No, está bien, está bien. Todo completo. Gracias. So he drops the salsa, and here I'm getting the 360 view. They bring the tortillas too. We got the Oaxaca cheese here on top, and you can see the chicharron as well. And you can see the meat, and here's the French fries that I ordered because I'm totally a gringo. You got chips on the side, and I am ready to dig into this meal. Showing off the cuts of meats that come in a molcajete. The food is obviously very hot, so I gotta drop it, but I can't decide exactly what to eat because it all is amazing. And this costs about 400 pesos, which is about 20 USD. So personally, for these different cuts of meat, cheese, the French fries, the Pepsi, it was a great deal. Muy bien, No, pues, no, nomás, ¿no tienes como caja para llevarla? ¿Sabes? Sí, porque fue un poco demasiado.
Okay.
Pero me gustó mucho.
Ah, ok.
Sí.
Entonces le pongo para llevar.
Sí.
¿Qué más? ¿Es igual?
Ah, ese también.
Ajá. Es el...
Ah, no, eso, nomás de esos dos.
Ah, ok. ¿Tortilla?
Gracias. Ah, sí, ¿me das?
¿Para llevar?
Sí.
Ok. Una vez.
Even for this big back Mexican, this was a lot of food. So in the end, I did take it to go as well because it was just too much at one time. So there you have it. Should you visit? Definitely. The cost to come back and forth was about $80. The food was about another $20, and the entrance fee was about $5. So in the end, I paid about $105 for the whole day. I would definitely do this again. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Mexico City content. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below, where would you visit in Mexico City? And are you afraid of visiting Mexico City for any reasons such as safety? Thanks for watching. Catch you later.